Hey YouTube, this is Dean making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. I thought I'd do this one now because it stopped raining, so it dried out a bit, and yeah, we can actually sit down here without getting too wet. Anyway, this is my single curl colonial striker pattern that I do forging. I forged all these myself. Ranging from the smallest up to the last one I just did from the largest. And I'm really embracing this large one. It's really good, oversized one. These are all from Wiltshire files, these four here. I don't know if Wiltshire makes a rasp, so I haven't been able to find a Wiltshire Australia rasp. This one's made in Italy. Basoli, Dapia, made in Italy rasp. So that was the first pattern I did, rasp striker I made out of that. These ones are all Wiltshire Australia files. This fancy curl one, I couldn't retain the Wiltshire Australia because I had to draw out this curl, so you just don't get enough of the time to be able to draw this out. So I actually used the other end of this of the file to draw this out, because I had to draw this out quite a way to be able to get it up, so I could get that curl going like that. And as you can see, you can probably see the blue. I've annealed this quite a bit, so it shouldn't snap off. But yeah, I just this is the pattern I'm pretty well settled on now. Anyone who's been watching my channel knows I pretty well rave about this pattern. It's a very easy pattern to do with the file, because I should have brought a file out with me. The tine, as you know, of a file is there, and you just cut it off, and then it's pretty easy to just grind it all out and then draw it out and then just get that single curl. I like these because I can put my little finger there, the teeth on it hold there, I get a nice striking there, so that action like that, so it just goes on the sharp edge. It's just a simple grazing strike like that. All of them, you'll notice, I couldn't get it as much with this, but I did try to get it as much as I could. It's just quite a large length there, so yeah, I did get a bit of a bend in it. This one's got quite a good bend on it, and I really like this one. This one turned out really well, but yeah, they all spark about the same. These Wiltshire files are really good. The mediums, I actually settled on the largest pattern. I do prefer it. The medium is good. It's about as small as I'd like to go. As you can see, it sparks really well. The smalls are good. I do like them, but yeah, they're getting pretty well down to as small as I like to go. With a striker, it sparks fantastically as well. I make these for kits. That's why I wanted that one. But yeah, it just, for my big hands, they're harder to manipulate. I do like a larger striker because they're easier for me to manipulate. Little finger locks in there. I get lots of purchase on here with the file teeth. I do like the file teeth because I can use it as a file as well. Anyone notices as I'm doing, I often use it as a file. One thing that, and someone did mention, the file teeth do, if you leave them on there, it does when you're forging it, you can get cracks because of the file teeth. Now, I've made probably 30 or 40 strikers now using files. Haven't had a crack yet, but if you're leaving the file teeth on there, you may open yourself up to a crack, because it's putting a stressor into the metal. So yeah, you may get a crack. But if I do get a crack, I'll just scrap the file, scrap the striker and make another one. It's simple as that. That's just the way it is. But yeah, I round the top of the striker here so it's all nice and smooth. Round that edge. Yeah, just getting it all down. Like just trying to perfect this pattern, and I think I've got pretty close. Get my touch mark pretty good now, so they've all got a touch mark there. This one didn't. I was a little bit hesitant, and it touched it in there, but you can see it didn't go right in as the. One thing I found with touch marks, and Jack said, when you're doing it, hit it like you're going to mean it, and it's so true. So I use a 3-pound hammer, and I really get into it and give it a good flogging when you do it, because otherwise, you only get one chance at it, and if you're hesitant with it, you can bugger it up. So you only get one chance at it, because you can never get the touch mark in there again. So yeah, you just got to do it and get it done. So yeah, but I just wanted to show you that now that I've got the big one. But I'm really liking this one. This one will give you a whole lifetime of service, and yeah, it's sparking really well. I'm really happy. It's firing the sparks off. I had some troubles with the rasps. Some of the rasps weren't, I don't know, but they just weren't sparking as well. But this one, yeah, this Made in Italy one is really good. You can see the blue mark where I've annealed that as well. But yeah, that's just a bit of a raving about my single curl colonial, and some of the advantages I think of it. I really do. I've pretty well settled on this pattern. I really like it. I like that I can retain the Wiltshire file mark, Australia, flat second cut. You can still clearly see where it is, the markings on it and everything. It's a really nice pattern, especially for the pinch grip. And yeah, just overall a very good pattern, easy to make, and yeah, and I like the files. Making them out of files. While I've got the W2 steel there, I think I'm pretty well settled on using files, because I counted the other day at 50 files here. So yeah, I've built my collection up of files for strikers. So, but and every time I go there, go to the markets, I try and buy as many as I can. But as I have said many times, these Wiltshire files are a finite resource. So once they run out, they're not being made anymore. So yeah, I'll just have to find another file. If they start getting really hard to get, I'll find another old file. There is Nicholson Australia ones, but I haven't seen many. I've got a couple of them, but yeah, and getting Nicholson USA files it's ridiculously hard. They're too expensive to buy here in Australia, because I've got to get them from America basically, and the postage kills me. But I've only had one or two of them ever. So yeah, but just wanted to show those off, especially now that since I made that big one. But that's my single curl colonial, and the fancy curl colonial, and the extra XL size colonial, ranging from the small, medium, fancy curl, the large pattern, and the extra large pattern colonials that I do And yeah, just me raving about them because I love them. I've really embraced this pattern. Pretty much, this is my signature pattern now. I do make other ones, and you've seen with my snakes and that. I do like the snake. I think I'm going to, if I get onto some more square files, that'll be the fantasy one that I make. Will be the snake. Will pretty much will be my fantasy one. And I do like making the double curl. There's another little double curl that I make as well, which is not too bad. But yeah, I definitely like these ones more. This is the pattern that I've yeah, sort of pretty well settled on as far as my pattern, because yeah, it's got a lot of advantages just in being able to make ease of making, and yeah, ease of use, and that, you know, like as far as everything goes. But anyway, that's my single curl range of strikers. Thanks for watching.